Hello and good day. In the latest video we covered cloning the emulator repository. In this video we're going to open the repository files with IntelliJ, so we can start working on them. First of all, open IntelliJ. Now wait for the application to load. After that, click Import Project. Now copy the directory of your repository and paste it. Click OK. Then click Next. Next. Wait for this to finish. Make sure all three are selected. Click Next. 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 And add your JDK. In case you don't have the Java Developer Kit installed yet, go to Google, type Java JDK, Java SE Development Kit 8, accept the software license agreement, and then download the Windows x64 version. Click Keep, and wait for the download to finish. After the download is finished, simply click on it. Wait for a bit to load, and it's going to open the Windows installer. Click Next. Next. Wait for the installation to finish. Click OK. Next. And after that, click Close. Now go back to IntelliJ. And select your JDK directory. In my case, that will be C Program Files Java JDK. Click OK, and it should load. Then click Next, and finish. In case it cannot run Git, simply click Download to download Git for Windows. Wait for the download to finish. Open it. Click Next, 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 and install. And now it is finished, so click Finish. Now click Configure. Leave that at default. It should work in the next IntelliJ launch. So, you will now have an error at the bottom about an unlinked Gradle project. You will need to import the Gradle project. To fix this error, simply go to your repository directory and open gradle.bat. After that, simply close IntelliJ and open it again. Then click Import Gradle Project, leave the defaults and click on OK. IntelliJ will now automatically download and create a Gradle project. This may take a while, depending on your internet speed and your processor capacity. After it is done, you will have a huge list of downloads, and on the right hand side of IntelliJ, you'll have the Gradle tab. Now, when you open the directory in which the repository is located in IntelliJ, you will now successfully see the commons game server and login server. To run either of those, simply open them in the Gradle tab, go to Tasks, Application, right-click Run, and run it. This will open the game server and run it inside the terminal here. Same goes for the login server. Simply go to Application and right-click Run. When you want to edit the login server, for example, simply go to there, then go to Source, the source folder, Java, com.bdo.mu, login or call, and edit whatever you'd like to edit. For example, add an extra enter here. Press Ctrl S to save. Then go back to Git and you will see the changes you made. We are going to ignore the Gradle changes, so that will automatically change our git ignore as well. Then we're going to provide a summary for this commit and commit it to the development branch. It has now been committed to our local development branch. We are now going to push it online. Simply click Push, wait for a couple of seconds, and it is now in the history and online. After that, you can go to the Git website and you will see the commit we just made. Now everyone using Git can download this change and we can work together on making the best video emulator ever. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this video helped you a bit, and I hope this encourages you to start developing with us. Thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask us on Discord. Thank you very much and have a great day.